For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 10 of season number 2 at Newcastle United. We start with an away game against Norwich City, a side that joined us in the Premier League after promotion last year, but are having a much better season in the league so far. They sit 4th right now, we're down in 8th. The other side that joined us, Aston Villa, are actually bottom of the table right now. How Norwich are 4th, I've absolutely no idea. So this is going to be a really difficult game. We've got 4 games before the transfer window starts, so there'll be 2 today. We're actually facing Villa as well, talking of them in the second game of the episode. Then tomorrow we'll have West Ham and Arsenal, and in tomorrow's episode I'll also cover what I'm planning on doing in the transfer window for January 2017. So 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow, and transfer news in tomorrow's episode as well. Please do continue to let me know options in the comment section down below with regards to what you think I could potentially do in the transfer window, and if I like any of the suggestions, I'll include them in tomorrow's video. But for now, we're going to start with the game against Norwich away. Are we actually playing Villa at home, or are we away there? No, we are at home against Villa. If we don't beat Aston Villa, I'll be absolutely distraught. Although we did lose to them earlier on this season in the Cup, so we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. We've been in indifferent form as well. We're all right in the league, 8th, 4 points off 5th, but I really want to close that gap today if we possibly can, and 6 points from 2 games would really help us close that gap. Someone mentioned in the comment section of the previous episode, in fact a couple of people mentioned it actually, that I should perhaps try and play Bakambu at left wing, because he can play on the left-hand side of midfield, and then maybe try and cut in with him to score, because he did that for us. His last goal for us was cutting in off that left-hand side and driving into the middle, even though at the time he was playing at striker, just found himself on the left-hand side in the flow of the play. So maybe we'll try that. It does in fact strengthen our front line, because we have been having a few issues at left mid, with Rolando Aaron's not really finding any form, and Kerim Fry's form has dramatically dropped off. Delafeu's been very good on the right, as have the midfield 3 of Kovalenko, Dendoncker and Sigurdsson. So I'm hoping with that addition on the left-hand side now of Bakambu, with still league's top goal scorer Ayoze Perez up top, we might be able to score a handful of goals in today's episode. We'll find out. Take the throw quickly, get it in there to Kovalenko. Dendoncker's come short. I'm actually going to squeeze it through that gap to Ayoze Perez. Number of defenders in front of me, but how Perez has made it through here, I'm not sure. He's still going. Ayoze Perez can't get the shot off, but Kovalenko might. They'll lay that there for Dendoncker. He'll get the shot off, well blocked by Alex Tete. Oh, and they work it away. Really good opening opportunity for us here at Carrow Road. Sadly, we weren't able to take it. Not sure whether Norwich are actually going to be that threatening this year. We didn't necessarily struggle against them last year in the Championship, but they were the side. No, Aston Villa were the side that gave us the toughest run for the title, weren't they? Norwich actually had a very poor final third of the season, and they weren't actually able. In fact, actually, I think they dropped well off the pace. So it's perhaps surprising that they're the ones that are doing the best of the 3 of us that came up, and Aston Villa, the ones that ran us close for the title, are the ones that are doing the worst of the 3 of us that came up. So it's a complete unknown here, especially considering our up and down form recently. Like, we beat Arsenal, we beat Manchester City, but we lost to Chelsea and Manchester United, and we draw with sides like Stoke, etc. So every single game is a complete unknown for us this season. I just can't seem to get together any real run of form like we found last year, which is expected, I suppose, for a side that got promoted out of the Championship into the Premier League last year. It's just quite frustrating for me to go from being a side that was used to winning every week to a side that's having to work extremely hard to get anything more than a draw in any given game. Tete to Andreu. Skip past the defenders. He's gone for the long distance shot straight at Tim Krul, thankfully. If you can get up quickly, Tim, we could set up a counter-attack. Really good opening effort for Norwich. First touch from Bakambu was decent. I wanted to try and turn the corner if I could do. Dendoncker's touch lets him down. Very heavy. Couldn't quite get his feet sorted, and now Norwich are coming forward again. Andreu's been the main focal point of their attacks to this point, and obviously having their first chance as well. But Tete's been heavily involved both offensively and defensively, but Gylfi gets in the way of that. If I can get the turn in here, we could send Bakambu away, but it's a poor pass. Straight to Andre Wisdom. Oh, heavy touch from Bennett. Iosi Perez steals the ball off him. We'll look for Deulofeu out wide, and then look to return it to Iosi Perez. 1-0 Newcastle United. A mistake from the Norwich backline that we are able to make them pay from. Oh, I'm not really too sure what the defender was doing. Lovely feat from Iosi Perez to get past the defender, and that finish, very good as well. High into the roof of the net. Keeper was perhaps expecting it drilled low to his near post. Again, though, that animation is a goalkeeper's undoing. Just thankfully this time it's the opposition goalkeeper doing it and not my own, which has happened 99% of the time so far this season. We are though at 1-0 in front. It was a mixture of we are 1-0 in front and we have a 1-0 lead. I offer go down the line to Bakambu. I see the run being made by Kovalenko and we'll find him. We'll try and cut back here. Kovalenko does well to hold off the defender. Where's Bakambu going to go? I see the ball in there to Dendoncker. Hopefully the defender will close me down. She didn't. I was trying to find some space. Deulofeu's doing well though. Martin Olsen right on his shoulder. We'll use Dendoncker and get it there to Iosi Perez and poke it for Kovalenko, who's in some space. Kovalenko for 2. Oh, Declan Rudd does well. Gets just enough on it to get it around the post for a corner. Thought it was going to sneak in that near post. Deulofeu with a corner. Up goes Alexander Tete. Unfortunately, I was hoping it was going to be the man in the middle, but it wasn't for me. Are they going to get it away? Are we going to maybe make them pay with another defensive error? No, Andre Wisdom is going to comfortably start to build a move for Norwich. Are they going to have a chance before the end of the second half or first half? The answer is no. There's the half-time whistle. Nice. Oh, there's so much space there for Deulofeu. Now, can I time the right pass to Iosi Perez? The answer is yes. Can we get it back inside looking for a teammate? There's Dominic Iorfa. Why he's there, I'm not sure. But Kovalenko works the space. Kovalenko! Good save by Declan Rudd again. He's keeping Norwich in this. We've had multiple chances now. I will drill this one to the man on the edge of the box. And hopefully Kovalenko can get to a teammate. It's Jamal Lascelles, of all people, that ends up on the end of it. We'll work this one to Iosi Perez, though. Trying to drop the shoulder on the defender. So many yellow and green shirts in the way. I just want to find a teammate that could perhaps have a decent opportunity, but just trying it again and again to find some space. We'll get this cross in. I'll try and knock that down. Deulofeu did well. Perez knocks the header back into the box, but Jarvis is going to get it away. We've been the dominant force in this game. It's about time we had a performance that was this one-sided in our favour. But unfortunately, we haven't been able to make that pay properly with a second goal. And as long as the result is at 1-0, I always feel, especially this season, a little bit vulnerable to the potential of an equaliser from the opposition. I'm desperate to get that second just to ensure that that doesn't happen. Heavy touch from Ivo Pinto's, giving it straight to me. Dendoncker's touch is pretty heavy, but he's been able to get it under control. Here's Gerard Deulofeu trying to get past a number of defenders. I got slightly lucky there, but Dendoncker will get this to Iosi Perez, and he'll look for Bakambu. We'll go back to Kovalenko and work it to Saive into Iosi Perez. In fact, Saive is going to take advantage of that deflection or interception. Deulofeu, though, and he's someone arriving on the edge of the box, which I just don't have right now. Here's Dendoncker, try and finesse it, well blocked again by a Norwich defender. Putting men between man and goal. Deulofeu, Declan Rudd makes another good save. He's going to drop to Dendoncker. Arguably, another defensive mistake from Norwich leads to a second Newcastle goal. I do feel comfortable now with a 2-0 lead that will get 3 points with 5 minutes remaining. I'm not sure who the defender was. You can see just the cluster of yellow and green shirts that are in between. It's a heavy touch. That's really unfortunate for the defender, but we'll take it. Taking advantage of their mistakes in this one to give us a 2-0 lead, and hopefully this will put us right back into the mix for European spots. Big punt forward, win this header, we might be able to create a third goal. Dendoncker through that gap, there's Saive, so much space for Bakambu out wide. Right, you'd reckon he's going to be good cutting inside. There's just too many defenders, far too many defenders there. Is the final whistle going to go? It is. There goes the final whistle. It's a 2-0 win away from home at Carrow Road against Norwich City. That's exactly what we needed from that game. Not only did we need the confidence boost from getting a win, but to get it against a side that's above us in the league as well, in such a close game, is really, really pleasing. We'll face Aston Villa in the next game, and surely it's got to be 3 points from that one. They're rock bottom of the league, having a terrible year. What does that do for the league table with regards ourselves? We're only up to 7th, but we are now only 3 points off 3rd again. We've been in a similar position previously and then ended up dropping points. We'll try and avoid that and actually go and get a win against Aston Villa. And hopefully, by the end of today's episode, we might be in a European spot. Starting a similar side against Villa, Kerim Fry though is restored to the starting lineup, and Dwight Gale's been itching at me wanting a game, so we'll play him here against Aston Villa. Also got Fabinho back at right back, and this time Henry is in at left back, Rico Henry, and Jorge Corre is playing his first game for a while, so we'll see if they can have an impact on proceedings here against Aston Villa. But we're at home, although it is going to be raining, as it tends to do 99% of the time at St James's Park, but still, we'll try and get as good a result as we possibly can. Gabby Agbonlahor in behind. Up against Chancellor Mbemba. God, stop changing direction, Gabby. Absolutely killing me off. Get the tackle in. Why is the man in the middle? Oh, why did the defender in the middle stumble there? I could have quite comfortably tackled Gabby Agbonlahor with the man in the box. It doesn't really need a goal line decision, does it? Hit the post and then Tim Krul saved it, but I don't know why the man in the middle stumbled. It just opened the way for Gabby to run through and have a shot on goal. Makes a change though for a man to have a shot at the near post like that and it not go in, so I guess that's a pleasing thing to see. Still 0-0 though after 4 minutes. Deulofeu to stand it up into the middle. Up goes man in the middle. Who's that? It was Kerim Fry of all people with the header, and that ball was looping towards the far corner. Comfortable save though for the keeper, or very well held at the very least. Kovalenko gets that down to Gylfi. Let's go to Dwight Gale. That's not Dwight Gale, that's Deulofeu. But Deulofeu's got the pace to get away from defenders. Have the shot. Straight at Galini again, unfortunately. Chances at both ends in the opening 10 minutes, though. This could be a rather entertaining game if that continues. Dwight Gale may even get another opportunity before this highlight is over. Deulofeu out to Sigurdsson, looks for the cross. It's well played into the middle, but nobody reads the flight of the ball, and Villa do eventually clear it away. Oh, how was that rebounded? Back to Gabby. I shouldn't have committed there. I shouldn't have done that. Gabby Agbonlahor. Oh, his change of feet is so good. Surely 1-0. CM de Jong, of all people, scores the first goal of the game. The former Newcastle man returns to St James's Park and very cheekily gives it the shush to the home fans. That's brave. That's very brave, CM de Jong. We're going to have to turn this around. Villa, bottom of the league. And you wouldn't be able to tell, though, the way that they've started this game. Yes, I suppose we've been able to create quite a few chances, but they've been just as good going forward themselves. 1-0 Villa after 15 minutes. Gale to Dendoncker. Poked that quickly to Gylfi. Had a wild shot that went quite far wide a moment ago, but here's Kovalenko. Got some space. The diving slide tackle there completely threw me off, but Kovalenko keeps his composure, even if I didn't keep mine. We equalised just 7 minutes after they scored. The defender flew in there, and I fully expected him to win the ball. I almost lost track of the ball there with Kovalenko as the defender flew in, but what a finish. Very well done. We're immediately back on level terms. This game has come to life. Garner Gay forcing himself wide. Jordan Ayew to Gay again. Around the corner to CM de Jong. Already on the score sheet once. Read that turn though. Chancellor Mbemba does very well, as does Dendoncker to knock that down to Gerard Deulofeu. Counter-attack opportunity here. Wasn't meant for Kerim Fry that, but never mind. It's found him anyway, and we'll give that to Dwight Gale. Try a turn inside. We'll beat Tommy Elphick. We'll look to find Kerim Fry. We could be in for a second here. Oh, how is that for a counter-attack? Newcastle 2, Aston Villa 1. Kerim Fry restored to the starting lineup due to previous poor form. And he and Dwight Gale link up wonderfully to ensure that we find ourselves in front now. Great footwork and the finish just as impressive. Newcastle 2, Aston Villa 1. Here's Garner Gay. Everton now in real life, but trying to do something for Villa. But Jorge Corre gets in a good tackle. Only had 40% possession in this game so far. Giving it away yet again, but Aston Villa aren't really doing anything with it now. They had a good couple of opportunities, but since their goal, they've done nothing, and it's been all Newcastle. Can tell why they're bottom of the league. They just have no confidence. Even when they got themselves in front, they still look like conceding. 2-1 up at half-time. Where you going, Jordan? Where are you going? Oh, he's going to cross it. How is he that free in the middle? Why has he headed it down to Jordan Veretout? Why would you not shoot there? What a strange decision. CM de Jong. Villa looking to get themselves an equaliser, but I don't know. Where are you going, defender? They've gotten an equaliser. Right to Rico Henry. I see the run being made by Dwight Gale. Oh, and he's going to get there as well. And surely we can make this 3-2. Oh, Galini with a great save. How have I not scored there? Dwight Gale with a gorgeous opportunity. Dendoncker pokes it to Gylfi. Could go for a shot. We'll pass it off to Dwight Gale. What is that first touch? That's a good cross. No! 3-2 Aston Villa. What is going on? This game is mad. They crossed the ball in from deep. And how has he won that header? I don't know why Tim Krul came for it either. The defender underneath it there should have that covered. But what is Tim Krul doing? Why has he come for that? It's pointless. It's just a simple catch if he doesn't come off his line. It's all going on in this one. Aston Villa 3, Newcastle United 2.
In the next match in the Barclays Premier League, and I think this could be pretty easy for them.
No, Ali. No, Ali Sissoko. Surely I'm falling apart. I said in the first half they looked like they'd lost all confidence when we scored and we went ahead, and now I've lost all confidence and they're scoring freely in this second half. I don't understand. I can't explain what's happening to me here. I cannot explain what's happening to me. Kovalenko down the line to Rico Henry. A number of Aston Villa defenders in the way. Get it into Kovalenko. Change of feet. Find Kerim Fry. He's got good footwork. Kerim Fry, that's a finish and a half. 4-3 immediately after they made it 4-2. This game is ridiculous. A side that's bottom of the league playing against the team that has the best defensive record in the league, and they've scored 4, we've scored 3, and there's still 22 minutes to play. Nice tackle from Dendonka. Deulofeu to Kovalenko. Kerim Fry on a hat-trick, making moves in front of me, but we'll use Sigurdsson, poke it through to Dwight Gale, and he will not score. How has he put that straight at the keeper? I tried to put it in the far bottom corner. What a beautiful opportunity to make it 4-4, and we've not been able to take it. Give me the ball back, Gabby. This game has been absolutely mental. This is, without any shadow of doubt, the most intense game that we've had all BPL season. In fact, maybe even all series, against a side that are bottom of the Premier League. Who expected this game to be like this? I certainly didn't. They've given the ball away again. Gylfi Sigurdsson, Kovalenko, Kerim Fry, as we mentioned earlier, on a hat-trick. Can he turn inside? Yes, he can. Can he beat another man? Yes, he can. Kerim Fry on that hat-trick, straight at the keeper. Corner. This game's mad. This game is mad. Deulofeu, corner comes in. That's a terrible corner. I tried to knock that down with Mbemba as he came racing towards it. Rico Henry should have the pace, but Jordan Ayew is quite fast as well, evidently. Don't tell me Villa are going to come away on the counter-attack and have a chance at the other end to make it 5-3. Given away. Dendonka loses possession, but that's going to drop straight to Kerim Fry. Right, drill it towards Dwight Gale. Well done. Help it on its way to Gylfi. Well done. Gylfi can help it to Deulofeu. Well done. Return the pass. Oh! Micah Richards cuts it out, making 3 changes, but whether those 3 changes will be enough to get us back in the game, I'm not sure. Good corner. It's headed behind by Scott Sinclair, who's just come on for them as well. Please give me my favourite corner opportunity. It hasn't. Right, we'll play a deeper corner this time. And up goes... Oh! Tim Krul's up for it as well. I didn't even notice. Tim Krul up for the corner. Kerim Fry trying to find some space. We'll get the cross in. Bring that down. Fabinho, the right back. No! Oh, they've cleared it away. There's still a throw in. We've still got time. We've still got time. Why won't it let me... Let me take the throw. What are you doing? Where do I go, though? Someone make me decent run. Fine, I'll go to Matt Ritchie. Oh, Scott Sinclair gets there. Please get there, Matt. Well done. Don't give a foul, ref. He didn't. Good. There's Vernon Anita. I need a good first touch from you. It's not Vernon Anita. It was Rico Henry. There's Vernon Anita. And his touch lets me down. And there goes the final whistle. I'm selling Vernon Anita in January. This season, whenever I've called upon him, he's been awful. Obviously, it's not his... That might just be a reactionary decision. It's not his fault that we lost this game. But the point stands. Every time I've used Vernon Anita in this second season, he's been really poor for me. And I've been thinking about selling Kerim Fry, and he turned up in this one. So I've absolutely no idea what to do in the January transfer window. I'm going to need your suggestions. But after saying surely we should win this game against Aston Villa, in an absolute ridiculous 7-goal thriller, we lose by 4-3. You cannot predict what's happening in this season whatsoever. We'll play great football and we'll win, and then we'll play great football and we'll lose, and I've absolutely no idea. I did just offer Vernon Anita a new contract, but that's only because it was expiring, and if I want to sell him, I want to have him under contract so I can sell him. I'm contemplating, as a number of you have previously said, about looking at players that are currently out of contract, looking at pre-contracts for next year. But we'll go into that in more detail in tomorrow's episode. But after the Norwich game, I was thinking to myself, you know what, maybe I'll play 3 games today. And then at half-time in the Villa game, I was like, yeah, we will play 3 games today because we've turned it around against Aston Villa. I feel like I'm in good form. After that complete capitulation in the second half against Villa, I'm going to stop before I do myself any more damage, especially against the side that are right there above me. We got West Ham next, who are 5th, and Arsenal after that, who are 4th. Somehow, despite losing, we're still only 3 points outside 4th spot. 2 at the top, Man United and Chelsea continue to run away with things. That win for Aston Villa takes them from bottom up to 17th and out the relegation zone as well. This Premier League season, as we approach the halfway point, is just completely unpredictable. You've no idea who's going to win which game. I've no idea how well I'm going to do in any given game, regardless of my starting lineup, regardless of their starting lineup, regardless of the form I or they are in. It's madness. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. And I'll see you next time.